What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blueblood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, the longest reigning champion in the sport of boxing, WBC featherweight world champion, Mr. Gary Russell Jr., responds to Team Haney, Bill Haney, manager, trainer, and father of undefeated WBC lightweight superstar world champion boxer, Devin the Dream Haney. They sent over a contract, and they was expecting the contract to be signed. And Gary Russell, they said that they sent the contract over for 48 hours, and Gary Russell had not signed it. Devin Haney says that he feel like Gary Russell was capping, that he really didn't want to fight, and he was dragging his feet. And Gary Russell responded now to Bill Haney and Devin Haney, and he says that he indeed wants to fight. He says he had to have, this is business, he said, I had to have my team, my lawyer, and my manager advisor go through the contract with a fine-tooth comb to make sure there is no loopholes and there's no stipulations in the contract that would, hitch me to anything. And so he says, in the first line, as I read it, I see that in the first line, it's a red flag because it says that Matchroom and Dazn have not agreed to this fight. He says that Bill is telling people that Matchroom and Dazn are putting up the money, but in the first line, they have not agreed to the fight. So in other words, Bill is looking to get me to agree to the fight, have Devin agree to the fight, and then have me sign the contract and then take the contract back to Matchroom and Dazn and present it to them and try to have them sign off on it. He says they could very well just turn around and say, no, I don't want to do it. This is not a good fight. He said, and then I'm stuck. I'm left without nothing. So he says, he tells Bill and Devin, go, clear things up with Matchroom and Dazn, get them on board, and do business proper with me. This is why you have somebody go through your contracts with fine-tooth combs, because of wording like this that you may not see. So let's just listen to what Gary Russell had to say regarding this. I want this fight to come to fruition. Hopefully it gets done.
I just wanted to just give everybody an update on what.
So he's saying he wanted to give everybody an update on what's taking place.
What the status is. It's business. So we received the term sheet. We finally got a chance to actually get around, get it sent over to our attorneys and everybody else. And I want to say this to Bill Haney. Stop going around here telling people that y'all own boss and that y'all running shit, because y'all not. So get off the phone with Al, and an attorney of mine. And in the first line of the term sheet states that this fight will only take place based upon only if Dazn and Matchroom picks it up. That's a red flag. That's a red flag, because if y'all gonna make a fight, Dazn and Matchroom should have already picked it up, and they should have already been included within the contract, because Dazn is pretty much like this Devin Haney's promoter, and Matchroom is pretty much like the network or whatever that we would be competing on. So how the fuck y'all gonna send me a blank check? That's basically what they did, y'all. They sent me a blank check, y'all. They sent me a term sheet without the network or the promotion, which is Dazn and Matchroom, without them being included in it at all. And ultimately, I think what Bill is trying to do, I'm not gonna say Bill and them not trying to make the fight, You know, I'm one of the ones that's going to be real with the people. I think they try and make the fight, but I think Bill trying to middleman some shit and try to get me, say, to be like, well, look, I got everything. We agreed to all the terms, and we got everything situated, and you know, this is what it is. And then he wanted me to sign, and then he's going to go and take it back and try to present it to.
So see, he's saying that Bill, was going to, have him sign off on it, and then he's going to take it back to Matchroom and Dazn and present it to them, and pretty much, tell them, listen, we got the deal done. All we need y'all to do is financially back us and give us the platform to fight on. And so Gary Russell was like, that's not how we do business over here, right? We got to have everything squared away. Your promotional company and your platform, your network that we fight on, should already be included. They should already be on board. You shouldn't have to get them on board after we sign the contract, is what Gary Russell is saying. And so hopefully, he says that he wants to fight. He says that I want to fight. I want to make it happen. He said we could clear this up. We could situate this. He says, but Bill and Team Haney, y'all got to go, and do, present it to Matchroom and have them sign off on it already before you get me on board, because I'm coming on your platform and I'm the challenger. So you have to present it to them, so that way, everything is squared away. This is probably part of the reason why they had an issue with the rematch clause that he, countered with, stating that, he wants to should he be the victor, he wants to have the choice of network and platform for the rematch, because they're going to have a rematch clause. So he wants to have the choice of network and platform and be able to choose where it takes place in the rematch clause, because he would then be the champion in the A side. It's kind of weird that Matchroom and Dazn haven't signed off on it. You don't hear anything about Eddie Hearn hasn't responded to this, and Eddie Hearn is never short on words. So I wonder why Eddie Hearn is quiet on this. Is Eddie Hearn not on board with this fight? Does Dazn, they're going through a tough situation currently right now with 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer Saul Canelo Alvarez, who has filed a lawsuit against them and is taking them to court. He's suing them for over $300 million. So do they have the money right now? Are they willing to part with the money to be able to stage such a fight? It's at least going to be $3 million if you're talking about 1.5 to Dev and 1.5 to Gary. And then you talk about other expenses as far as being able to, promote the fight and pay for locations, venues, and things of that nature. So, like Gary Russell said, he truly wants to fight. He says they could iron these little nuances out, these little wrinkles out, and get the fight over the hump. So he said hopefully we get this fight over fruition. If not, I'm going to have another fight on deck, because I'm coming to 135 either way. So hopefully this fight gets over the hump and they make the fight. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.